Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to One Guy, Two Topics. Today's topic is video games, and we're playing College Football 25 Dynasty Mode. Who do I pick? I don't know. There's a lot of different teams. Folks, this is going to be a hell of a series. We're going to play Dynasty Mode. We're going to get highlights and stuff from every single game, some commentary from yours truly. Love to commentate. I really don't know who to pick. Do I rebuild a team like Kennesaw State? Braun Breaker went there. Do I build up Louisiana Raging Cajuns? I'm about to make a name of myself. Do I build up one of my favorite terrible teams, the Mid-Tennessee State Blue Raiders? Do I play as my least favorite team in the game, the Irish? Hell no, we play as the defending champions. My favorite team growing up. Denard Robinson was on the cover of the last college football game, NCAA Football 14, and guess who's on the cover of this one? Another Michigan player. A great, a legend. One that won the national championship with them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're picking Michigan Wolverines. I don't even care that we're having it easy to start. It is what we do. We got to create a coach, folks. We got to create a coach. We go on recruiter. One guy, two topics. We are not playing with that terrible-ass defense. We're going to play a 4-2-5 defense. We're going where I'm from. Indiana, baby. Pipeline, we're going to probably pick in the Michigan area. And, yeah, we're going to be pretty normal with this. Appearance, let's go heads. Let's do, like, let's do one of the bottom ones. I haven't even really searched down here. Honestly, this don't look like me either, but that's as close as we're going to get with this terrible game. Let's get me built up here. All right, apparel. I'll wear the polo. Michigan polo, baby. Alrighty, take a look at what we've done. We just come off a national championship 15-0. Jim Harbaugh was the head coach. They called in one guy, two topics to take over. Honestly, very impressive. We got to win a playoff game. That's our goal. We could get fired pretty easily here. And we're playing on All-American. One guy, two topics. The new head coach for the Michigan Wolverines. Let's get into this preseason. I see custom schedules right away. We got to get into it. Okay. Of course, we got to play all these stupid Pac-10, Pac-12, whatever you want to call them. It don't even matter anymore. They're in the Big Ten. Oregon. We would never play Oregon. We would never play Washington. We would never play USC. And now they're all here. Michigan wants to have a really good season, but we're going to start off by embarrassing a team. We're going to play the Astronauts at home. Texas, I like playing Texas. I think we might stick with Texas. Yeah, we're going to stick with Texas here. We're not going to play Arkansas State. Let's get us a better matchup. Can we play Notre Dame? That's who I want. Yes, give me Notre Dame. Just so I can beat them. Play a lot of games at home this season, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to play this game at Notre Dame. Couple back-to-back games at home. No biggie. At least we play USC. We play Oregon at home too. Yeah, we got to give ourselves some games that are going to be tough on the road. But hey, we got a lot of good matchups. We play 3 of the top 5 teams. I'm making it hard on us first year. Let's save it. Let's get right into recruiting. Add prospect. What I always do this. It does not matter. I always go right to the 5-star prospects and we see who we can work on. So we got a safety here. He's from Pennsylvania. We might be able to work on him. We're in the interest. This guy's got really a lot of open stuff. We're going to try to pop him in here too. Alonzo, we're going to try to pull him. He might go to Kansas State. He probably's got a deal breaker. Oh, championship contender have an A, needs a B-. I like it. Manny Madison wants to come here. Hey, I like it. I like it. Well, he's super interested in us. Halfback Ernest Jordan, he likes us too. I always like that about 5 targets from this list. Oh, Teron Bland. What's up, playa? We also got another one. We're going to need a new quarterback because I'm pretty sure Orgy's gone after maybe next year. All right, get back to the recommended. Okay, these are the guys that wants us to take. It's pretty simple. We're just going to run through these guys. Get as many as we can. Connor Schuster. I always like to get about 30 guys right off the bat. Come down here and pick these dudes up too, since they're first on our boards. All right. Recruiting. Recruiting in this game is pretty easy. So as of right now, for one of the best players in the nation, currently actually the best player in the nation, Everett McGinnis, however you want to pronounce that dumbass name. He's a safety. You got to recruit the boy. We're going to offer him a scholarship immediately before we even scout him. Let's just hope he's not a bust. He's not. He's got good mentals. We're going to immediately recruit him next week. So really this first week's just a lot of figure out who you want on your team. We want Sergio Miles. He can get even better. He's 4th ranked in the nation. This is all recruiting is. It can be a little repetitive. I'm not even going to lie. But when you find some players with some funny names, you really want to get them on your team. I love to do it. Okay, Manny Madison could be one of the best players in the country. I'm glad he wants to come here. He's not a bust, and that makes me really good since we're first on the interest board. We want to really bring in a lot of good players right off the bat. And we're going to turn Michigan into an even bigger powerhouse. Throughout the season, you'll see where teams go. In terms of, you know, the players' interest in your teams. So you might see I'm about to offer a 3rd quarterback a scholarship. Well, hey, the reason why is because we may not win these guys. You know, you really want to offer a lot of guys scholarships based off of, I've played like 4 or 5 different seasons. Not even seasons, but just 4 or 5 different save games of Dynasty Mode. Sometimes you got to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and skip until we got everybody completely scouted. Alrighty, we're at the end of our recruiting board. I actually ran out before I could scout these guys, but I just went ahead and offered them a scholarship. I'm saying, hey, I like these guys, you know? Let's get it. Let's get them. We're going to advance to probably week 0 here. Somebody wants to leave. Don't care. You want to leave Michigan? Then go ahead, buddy. Once again, we got some recruiting to do. I'll go ahead and get this done, but the top 25 here. So we got Georgia, number 1, Ohio State, Texas, Oregon, Ole Miss, Bama, Penn State, Notre Dame, Michigan, Missouri in the top 10. We're immediately, is there any Heisman watch yet? I always forget. There's a Heisman watch. You got Shador on here, Judkins, trash. Ollie Gordon, Travis Hunter, Carson Beck. I'll make sure Judkins don't win, because when we get to Ohio State game, I'm putting him on his ass. Let me get this recruiting done so we can get to the next week. Alrighty, recruiting all done. Alrighty. Still got one kid, R. Johnson, at a risk of a transfer request. But Coach One Guy, Two Topics is hoping the home crowd can live up to its reputation as the toughest environments in college football this week. We're going up against FCS East, my favorite one out of all of them, because of space guys, you know. By the numbers, 87 overall to 68. We should destroy them. Will Johnson is our impact players. Our cornerback man coverage is 97. His speed's a 92. I actually want to take a look at... Ooh, Georgia Tech knocks off number 11 Florida State. Unbelievable. I want to go ahead and take a look at a lot of the games here. So we got LSU and USC going toe-to-toe to start it off. That's an interesting game there. A lot of teams are playing FCS East. Don't make a lot of sense, but they want to give everybody a free victory, I guess. Same with me. So yeah, I guess the best game of the week is probably going to be that LSU game, right? Oh, we got Clemson and number 1 Georgia. That's going to be a good one. But yeah, I'm probably going to side with that Clemson and Georgia. Probably no, Notre Dame and Texas A&M. That's a good game. Is there a game of the week? What is the game of the week? Does it show? I think it was that number 1 game. Game of the week is Clemson and Georgia. Okay, Clemson and Georgia, game of the week. Based off of what the game thinks. So, I can agree with that. I think LSU and USC would be a good game too, but Georgia and Clemson, game of the week. It's time for our game of the week. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Absolutely nothing better, folks. We've got college football here. Go Blue. The Michigan Club supports you, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan going up against FCS East here today. It's going to be a hell of a game. As we're live here from Michigan Stadium, this game sponsored by Allstate. Michigan, the number 9 team in the country. Will they make it out of the game? Still number 9 in the country. We're actually going to start the game here by kicking it off. Got 13 mile per hour wind to our frontwards facing bodies. They're going to return this one. And we take them down to 15, so we're going to go ahead and get underway. Brock Ladler, 6'1", 190 pounds, a junior from Bennington, Vermont. He's not the best player. We're going to run it up here at the coach suggestion. They do a fullback run on the first play of the game. That's not how you win championships. 3rd down. The fans are going crazy. Drops back. Finds a man down the field. He breaks Will Johnson out of everybody Brock Ladder could have threw the ball towards. What a play as we take a look at the replay up there in the top left. Wow. All-American has some random stuff coming at you sometimes. You never know what to expect. 1st and 10 for FCE East. Man in motion, running to the right, looks like the option play. It is! Ladler is moving that ball, and he reaches for the 1st down. He don't get it. 4:58 left in the 1st. They go, oh, he just destroyed Ladler. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe how hard he just hit that quarterback, and there was... Oh, muff! A muff on the first play from scrimmage, and here comes Stewart. Could have been scary there for the Wolverines, but they're going to take out shop way in their territory at the 12-yard line. Under 1 guy, 2 topics. They're going to be running a lot from the wishbone. He's going to give it to Edwards last second. A little over 4 minutes left here in the 1st. The handoff. There goes Donovan. Running up the middle, and he almost broke it big time. Let's go Blue indeed. 1st and 10 from their own 43. Man in motion. Runs across here. Here's Samaje Morgan trying to find room. If he had that block there, he might have took that bad boy to the house, but he just couldn't get the block. 2nd and 3. Michigan still driving though. Quick screen pass here. Edwards is shifty. That's a 1st down off the big gain. FC is definitely going to have to make some changes quickly, or this game could get bad quick. Play action pass here. Ooh, and Orgy almost gets sacked. Just gets it out of his hand here. 2nd and 10 here from their own 32. And Morgan's going to drop that ball. So FCS East now putting up a wall. Nothing's going through for Michigan. 3rd and 10. Yeah, 2 consecutive incomplete passes for Alex Orgy. Got to get something here. They only rushed 3. He's got a man in the middle of the field. That's Moore. Moore's cutting it. Moore will score the 1st touchdown for the Michigan Wolverines as the fans go ballistic. Now he's got to do his little dance on him. Yeah, just a great play. Hits him across the field as he's coming across. His speed gets him to the outside of the field, and it was just a foot race to the end zone. Almost gets tackled, but absolutely great play there by Frederick Moore. And out comes the PAT, the extra point unit. And it's good. So 7-0, 10 plays, 89 yards, 2 minutes and 24 seconds was all it took for Michigan to score their 1st of the day. First and 10 for FCS East. Little motion again. The pitch. One man to beat over here, and Will Johnson misses him. And he actually threw him off of him as well, number 9, whoever that was. That was a great rush right there as we took a look at the previous play, the blitz, the rocket toss. That was a great play call for FCS East, and they're going right back to this. Stadium going crazy here. Went to hand it. Oh, fumble! Fumble! Mason Graham forced that fumble there. He's going to be one of the better players for Michigan this year. They're at that defensive tackle spot, number 55. Second and 14 for FCS East. Only one pass play from scrimmage. Here's the second. Oh, and a great play call there. The ref getting in the way of some players. Another. Oh, what a play for Ladler. Yeah, at some point, Michigan's just going to start all-out blitzing these fellas. And it's just going to be really hard for them to do a whole lot of anything here. So second and 10. Once again, the option. They're going to have to do something different on the outside of the field as FCS East gets the first down. That was Jarvis May there, 12 yards there on the rush. Second and 12, 40 seconds left in the first. Can FCS East tie it up? Man in motion again. We've seen that before. And no, Derek Moore in for the sack. Third and very long. Wonder what the potential is for another run pass. No. They go for the screen, and they get nowhere, even losing a yard. It's up and just in the uprights. Runs the run RPO here. And gets 7 on the run. So that's going to be the end of our first quarter. FCS East 3, Michigan 7. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back here to start the second quarter. Michigan decent on offense in their first drive, but gave up a lot of yards to FCS East on defense. Didn't really expect that. Second and 3. Man in motion here. It's Morris. He's moving. He's moving. He's got some blockers. He's got some blockers. Can he cut it all the way to the outside? He does, but he goes down. That'll count as a pass. So Alex Orji loves it. He's over 100 yards now. 5:09 left in the second. Tries to get him to go off sides. Throws it into double coverage, and I don't know what he was thinking. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking there as FCS East celebrates. Cannot do that against All-American computers. They will take that ball away from you every time. So third and 14 here should be a pass. Stadium rocking. Oh, and he got smoked. Yeah, that blitz. Michigan has been blitzing basically ever since they figured out that's the best way to attack this flex bone offense, and it's working well. Almost gets the roughing the penalty or kicker penalty. Oh, he's gonna break out to the outside and then get body slammed. Play action pass. He throws it to Loveland and almost gets a pick. Is number 29 of Kevin Goodley, so he made that play. Yeah, they blitzed him. They had 6 men rushing in and had an open man, just didn't get the time to throw it as good as he wanted to. I mean, he really underthrew him. Loveland had a chance for the touchdown there. Hand off to Donovan Edwards. He's cutting up the side, and that's another good run. And Michigan will just pound the ball, pound the ball, pound the ball until you just can't take it anymore. That's what's so good about Michigan is they know how to run the ball. Donovan Edwards picks up the first down, gets about 4 though, as this drive continues. Wishbone here. They hand it straight off to Edwards. He cuts back. He's still cutting back, and he's going to pick up maybe 9. 3 minutes left in the half. Michigan threatening from the 21. Here they go. Edwards trying to cut it out to the side. Throws a man off him, but he gets shoved out of bounds at the 11. Quick pitch play here to Donovan Edwards, and that right there, folks, is a touchdown. About 30 fans for FCS East sit in the crowd, and they're the only ones not rocking this stadium. Take a look at it. Donovan Edwards gets the pitch. Just too much speed. He's gone. Too much field. Too much everything for Donovan Edwards. They do come out here again. Something we've seen all game. Oh, and a sack! It fooled the cameraman, but it didn't fool number 7. Second and very long. Man in motion again. And they hand it right up the middle, and it goes absolutely nowhere. And now the Wolverines take a timeout. Maybe call another timeout and then try to score a touchdown here or even get a field goal. Oh, almost took him down. Oh, he just threw this ball deep. Oh, right into his hands, and he got smoked, so he dropped it. All righty. Here comes the Wolverines. They run this little triple option here. They're going to find Mullings last second. It is clear field. Wait a second. One man to beat. He throws him off, but he's out of bounds. 2nd and 7. Michigan threatening once again. Don't got anybody open besides Samaje Morgan. He's going to pick up the first. First and goal from the 3. Can FCS East get the goal line stop? Nope. Oh, they do stop him. Vic Yeldon gets the tackle. He's got 5 on the day. He's going to get the tackle right at the 1-yard line. But Michigan right back to it, hustling back up. Edwards in the backfield. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, we knew it wasn't going to be pretty, folks. FCS East, not really any match for the defending national champions. So pending this PAT, Michigan will go up by 18 with their 3rd touchdown of the day, and they do get it. Because Michigan has proven that you can't throw it, and then they've shut down the run after those first couple drives they had. So FCS East is going to have to figure out something here. Mason Graham already in the backfield. And at this point, you might just want to run the ball if you're FCS East. They don't. They're going to throw it. And that's 3rd down. And now they're no huddling it. Not sure about this decision here. 50 seconds left. Oh my goodness, and they're going to sneak one. Can they catch him? Oh, and FCS East gets the touchdown. What a play. Michigan wasn't ready for it. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, I wasn't ready for it. Michigan wasn't ready for it. What a play call. And that's going to be the end of our half, folks. We're going to go to the halftime update. So 21-10, Michigan leads here at the big house. The player spotlight is Donovan Edwards. He's got 13 attempts, 93 rush yards. He's averaging 7.2 a carry. The senior. Also got 2 touchdowns on the day. Let's take a look at one of his better plays of the game. He's just fast. It's hard to get somebody that fast. FCS East only big play was that right there. Right at the end of the half, too. So we're going to get right back into the game, folks. This half. Really did a great job with Donovan Edwards. Gave him chances to get open. He's averaging 7.2 yards a rush. I mean, that's what you want. And there he goes again. Here's a big one. He's all the way to the 50. He's broke 100. And look at this. He's talking a little bit of smack, too. 1st and 10 from the 50. Michigan's going to run it from the shotgun. And that boy right there was moving. Yeah, that's Cole Cabana, the sophomore, looks to be a starter next season after Edwards hits the draft. 1st and 10 again. Edwards back in the game. The pitch. Edwards fighting for extra yards. It took 3 of them players to get him down. Michigan's definitely a run team, but Orji has got to be solid and sharp when they do call on him to pass the ball. Like right there, that was a great find. They're going to pick up the first down and move the sticks. Yeah, FCS East has just proven time and time again that they cannot stop this Michigan run game. And once again, they might give up a touchdown. And there's a rushing touchdown from Alex Orji himself. I think he realized, like, hey, I'm not going to fit this ball in the Loveland. Let me just shimmy on into the touchdown. And at this point in the game, late in the third, down by 3 scores, you got to think FCS East is going to start airing this ball out. No, they're going to hand it off to the fullback and get their biggest rush of the game with him. I mean, at this point, what's going to happen? Oh, they're going for the read option. The read speed option. Brock Ladler don't get it. Well, guess what? 3 and out. And that might seal it. Because you're going to give the ball back to one of the best run teams in the nation. Late here in the third, Michigan starts off the drive with a handoff to Edwards. A spin move, and he's going to spin into 7 yards in the rush. Wrapping up our quarter here, we might see Michigan try to get them to draw off sides. They do. That's going to end the quarter, folks. We'll be back after this quick break, folks. Michigan scored just about every time they've had the ball. I'm pretty sure they've actually scored every time they've had the ball. Besides that drive at the end of the half, they did kick it there, but once again, another strong run. That's all they're doing. FCS East can't stop them. Edwards is having a game. Cuts it back middle. Cuts it back right. What a play! Donovan Edwards going. Ow! And he tried to get to the end zone. He's going to get denied. That was the equivalent of slamming a door in someone's face. Donovan Edwards had a hell of a run. Look at this player. Cuts inside. Cuts back out right. Runs into the back of his lineman and somehow still gets going. Dives and, yeah, slams the door in his face. What a play. Yeah, that was a big play there late in the game, but you need these plays early in the game when the game's a little bit more close, and FCS East just couldn't keep it close. And now Mullins basically walks in for the touchdown. And I do appreciate you guys for being here with One Guy, Two Topics for our first game in this Dynasty Mode. Pick by Will Johnson. He's an impact player for a reason. Oh, he's going to fumble in the end zone. He was celebrating. Don't matter. I think Will ended up still picking it up. No, Moore picked it up. Okay. I think they credited the touchdown to Will Johnson, but wow. First and 10, they're coming with 4 receivers and a shotgun. They do. Got a blitz coming. And Hosman's going to take him down behind the line, 5 yards behind the line. That's his 3rd tackle for loss today. And looky here, FCS East says, hey, what do we got to lose? Let's go for it. The blitz comes, and Mangum, he got it. And he's still fighting. Yeah, that's just another bad throw. I mean, it's just a bad throw. We're going to probably take a look at it here in just a moment, but you can't throw that pass. You just can't throw that pass. And, you know, the reason why you can't throw that pass is if you're going to throw it, you got to throw it to the outside. He didn't. He threw it on the inside to where the cornerback was. You give him too easy of an opportunity to pick it off, and that's exactly what he did here. So Michigan sets up again. And Edwards almost gets the touchdown on the very first play of the game. He's got 200 yards rushing. He's averaging, get this, folks, get this, 20 rush attempts, 200 rush yards. He's averaging 10 yards a rush attempt. It's insane. Yeah, he might have found his way into the Heisman watch after today's game as he gets another touchdown. And speaking of Heisman watch, he hits the pose. Michigan, an impressive first game here against FCS East, doing exactly what they're supposed to. Michigan will start the season off 1-0, ranked at the number 9th position in the country. So you take a look at the scoring breakdown by quarters. It was 21-10 at half. We thought FCS East might have a chance, but then Michigan put it on them. Player of the game, no doubt, Donovan Edwards, 228, 24 rush attempts, and 3 touchdowns. He might find himself in a Heisman watch, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been one guy, 2 topics. Thank you for joining us here for our first game of our College Football 25 Dynasty Mode. I'll see you in the next episode, and you're not going to want to miss it. Have a good one.